Okay, now what we are going to do is the gluteus medius. Okay, so that's going to go from our broad attachment, origin up here, and it's going to attach or insert here on the lateral side of the greater trochanter. So we're going to need to take a larger piece of terracotta clay about the size of a cherry tomato. And we want to make this carrot, it's going to go over the gluteus minimus, okay? So it's going to be a little bit wider on the top, and then we're going to really flatten out the bottom end here. Okay? So I'm going to make my carrot. And again, I'd rather you have too much clay and we can cut it off versus not having enough. Okay? So I'm going to check for size here. I got about the right size. So now I'm going to take my roller and I'm really going to flatten out this bottom piece of the carrot. Okay, I want it to be about as flat as I could possibly make it, they say, as I tear it apart. So now I'm going to redo that, and hopefully it will not tear apart on me this time. I'm going to take it and I'm going to flatten it out. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to fan out my edges and push them down over glute min. Okay, and the glute min was the muscle that we just created. Okay, and then with my super flat piece here, I'm going to take that down, and I'm going to cut it so that it meets right at the insertion that I wanted, okay, which is right here. So now I'm going to take and cut all of that off. Okay. Now that I have this fanned out to where I want it to go, okay, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to striate my muscle again. Okay. There we go. Now, if you were to look from the side of your model here, you should be able to see two distinct layers in the clay as I take an ant out of mine. And that is your gluteus medius.